So I just watched Captain America Brave New World, and you know what? I like it. It wasn't a bad movie and was pretty solid. I don't think it's anything crazy great, but I think it does the job of being a solid superhero movie. With that being said, though, this movie feels like such an Incredible Hulk sequel. Like, they wanted to make the Incredible Hulk 2, but instead they realized they can't and slapped Captain America in there. Another thing I didn't like was, oh gosh, the leader. My gosh, what a disappointment he was. What the heck was this redesign? Like, they had it well the first time. I think it's kind of obvious why they reshot it. Well, because of MODOK. His original design was pretty good, but again, now he looks like a zombie. Also, they killed my goat, Demolition Man. He was just an army guy in this movie, and he still gets killed off. Sarah was pretty boring. She's actually a whole character too, but they should have just made her an original character at this point, because she's completely different from her comic counterpoint. In the comic, she's a mutant that's in 4 issues of the Incredible Hulk, but the movie, she's just like, I think the Secretary of Defense or something like that, who trained in the Widow Room, or the Red Room, I think. Either way, she shouldn't have been in this movie. She was pretty boring. Oh my gosh, what a Black Widow ripoff. I can't believe they actually cut Diamondback and Cobra off this movie too. Like, there was also some rumors that Amadeus Cho was gonna be in this movie, but it's not confirmed. But like, man, how do you guys like go from these two to this, my man? Alright, I've been ripping this movie apart so far, and it really isn't that bad. Like I said, it's actually pretty alright. Like I said, Captain America was chef's kiss in this movie. Like, I loved Anthony Mackie in this movie. He was great. I also love Falcon in this movie. I actually love him in this movie. I can't even lie. He was probably my favorite part of this movie. Some other great things was Red Hulk. I think Harrison Ford did great in this movie. He acted pretty well. There's 2 cameos in this movie, which I think were pretty good. Spoilers ahead, like, well, obviously. But it's Bucky and Betty Ross, and they serve the story perfectly, I think. Most of the CGI was pretty good, too. Like, I know there's, like, one scene that's floating around right now that makes it look pretty bad, but it's just, like, 2 shots, you know? Well, it's, like, a minute long, actually. Aside from that, it's pretty good from there. I also love Giancarlo Esposito. Like, I mean, when is he not good, you know? He's pretty good, but I just think he should have been in another movie. He was underused in this movie. I loved him. The plot was pretty solid, even though this does feel like a Incredible Hulk sequel. It does feel pretty solid. Like, it does have some solid pacing. The fight scenes are pretty good too. Like, Captain America versus Red Hulk was peak. I can't lie, it was amazing. Also, look at this bucket I got. Yeah, I just want to say I like it. Alright, but overall, I think this movie was a 6.8 out of 10. This movie was pretty good. I like the plot. While there are some issues with some things, I think this movie is for sure worth watching. It has some great qualities, but it had some missed potential. But still, solid movie. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. God bless you. See you in the next one.